Every person who wants to save always wonders how much money is enough to save every month. Finding out how much money you do need can be really hard, and not knowing what to do with your money can also make you prone to make money mistakes. Hi, welcome to Grace in Finance. For today's video, I'm gonna share with you how to save money faster and easier in 2022. In reality, how much money to save monthly varies depending on what your goals are and how big these goals can measure up to be. The financial goals that you set up can be broken down into three major classifications. First, the short-term goals that are 1 year in duration. Second, the medium-term goals that go between a year up to 5 years. Lastly, the long-term goals that can go along for much more than 5 years. If you're saving up for a vacation, this will fall into the short-term goals category. This category only requires you to save up the least amount of money compared to the other two goals in the classifications. The amount of money you need to save increases as the time duration of your goals increase too. Becoming rich falls into the category of extreme long-term goals. That means if you want to save enough money to become rich, it will not be easy and quick. Don't worry. As in this video, I'm gonna guide you to the right path of saving enough money to be able to achieve success and financial freedom. People usually think that saving a huge portion, maybe 80 or 90% of their income would make them become rich. While this may be very advantageous in wealth accumulation, you can actually save up lesser than you think and still hit your financial goals. The recommended portion of your income that you should allocate to your savings is 20%. This percentage is based on numerous analysis, assuming that you were aged between the 20s and 30s and are able to earn, on average, a 5% investment return annually. 20% is the minimum amount of money from the income you should allocate to be able to have chances in achieving financial freedom. If your plan is to constantly work and work until the day you die, you won't actually need to save a huge amount of money. But the real goal in saving is to one day be able to afford not to work anymore. An average person would take multiple decades to be able to achieve their financial goal. Some people, however, would be able to reach theirs at a very young age of 35 or 40. Being able to retire this young should be everyone's goal. With that, everyone needs to start saving enough money as early as possible. The more money you save, the quicker you get to be rich and retire sooner too. This concept comes down to the 4% retirement rule. This rule states that you can entirely rely on and live off your savings if it is at least 25 times of your annual living expenses. If your savings is 20% of your income, then you will be able to achieve this retirement rule after just 41 years of working. If you're able to save up higher, let's say 5% more, 25% of income saved will only take you 37 years. If you started saving in your 30s, you would be able to retire in your 70s, assuming that you had no prior savings before your 30s. Saving up less than 20% will take you a long time to be able to live off and reach a point where your money grows enough that you live in interest. In reality, however, not a lot of people can be able to afford to save 20% of their income every month. The reasons may be because they have bad spending habits or they have debts to pay, like for example, a student loan. If you're one of these people, always remember that saving some money is better than saving no money at all. If you're just starting out on your savings, you can start in small amounts, like just 1% per month. If you think that you can go up until 2 or 3%, then you may do so in the next month. Continue to manage and increase your savings monthly until you are capable of saving at least 20% every month. If you won't be able to save up a ridiculously huge amount of money monthly from your income, expect to save up money in the duration of years to be able to gain a significant amount collectively. With a long duration of time and savings, you need to have a financial plan. In this financial plan, you need to implement a budget technique. The recommended effective budget technique that you should do is the 50-30-20 method. The 50-30-20 method means that every month you need to divide your income into 3, the 50, 30, and 20 portions. The 50% of your income should be allocated to living expenses such as rent, groceries, and utilities. The 30% should be allocated to entertainment in the form of eating out or going out to watch movies. The remaining 20% will then be allocated for savings, with your saved money going directly to your savings account. The path to wealth accumulation, however, doesn't just end with you putting 20% of your income in your savings account. Most savings accounts only yield 0.09% of interest every year. This little amount can only give you little money and interest from your savings. With this very little interest monthly, you might never be able to manage becoming rich. I mentioned early on that for you to be able to become financially free by saving 20% of your income monthly, you will need to be able to earn an average annual return of 5%, and this will require you to do investing. You need to be able to keep things as simple as possible, because the process of wealth accumulation will go on for decades. In order to manage an investment that's long-term, you may need to rely on robo-advisors. If you're unfamiliar with them, robo-advisors is a software product that serves as a help in managing investments in the absence of financial advisors or managing your portfolio alone. To start utilizing them, you will need to open up a robo-managed account and fill in the necessary information relevant to what your investment goals are using a questionnaire. The data you provide will be processed by the robo-advisor. After that, you will be able to acquire a recommended asset allocation approach and build a portfolio of diversified investments that will meet your goal target allocation percentage for your investments. After you're done investing your funds on an ongoing basis, Robo-Advisor will rebalance your portfolio automatically. The software would make necessary changes to the investment that are needed to realign your portfolio back to a target allocation. This will then enable you to assign at least a 5% target return that will surely keep you on the right track to achieve your ultimate saving goal in the quickest amount of time possible. For people who want to save up enough money as quickly as possible, I will suggest some ways how to speed up your journey to that goal. The first way to speed up your journey is to lower your financial goal. If you lower your target savings amount, it will take a lot less time for you to save up. Lowering your target savings, however, will also lower the value of your future wealth. The second way is to simply increase the percentage of your savings allocation in your income. If it takes you 41 years to be able to acquire 25 times your annual living expenses and 20% of earnings as savings every month, you will be able to lessen the time duration as you increase that percentage of savings. If you are able to save up to 50% of your income in just 26 years, you will be able to reach your goal. If you think about it, not a lot of people can save up half of their income or 75% of their income every month. Those who manage to do this are either high-income earners that are very frugal in life or someone whose expenses are significantly lower than the average. Even if you're not able to save up a significant amount of your income, always remember that saving as much as you can always shortens the process of wealth accumulation. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to press like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to keep you posted on new helpful videos.